Laja ingan uburu buru yalida mangala. Wen marara enambaron kalbu gabu wumara jinjiri ngarungunel rur kaguran ingar ngoran. Mulanan gujara gamba ingar jen milijari. Malu ingar pulan kular wangal. Enambaron jeral kajari kun jerama yagar likaran bibit kaja yagar brand wiriman nemen jujur lingarchen liringen jier hirakolui jalen jon ngalal ngalewan yamanyari kamomo ingari jengan mai malo ingaraman jayara lambo yagaralen man galangan nyamba gadgu nyeli ingari jengan manja bubu.
This one is called sandalwood. You can eat the fruit as well as the nut when it's ripened like that, nice and black. So it's a really beautiful fruit to eat. This happens in Windmara time, and before the mangala start to come. So you get the first lot of fruit, but as the rain comes in mangala and Windmara, in time to collect these fruits. The nyili and sandalwood, they grow together. Growing together, see how the little bird comes and put their droppings on it, and it grows together. Mistletoe grows anyway.
Pinjanga enambaron bubukaray. Pingani ingaraman nemen jemben jelgar. Nemen ingaramagoranda yundura neban ingaraman ulabari marimiri enerlen gonka. Dalaburi man nemen ingarngaran wijal lambo ingar ngolaman ganga jono yagaroloran rirkakon winyi yagaramani yagaralen malbon garani jaren ingara bondan ngarongonel ganga jono maru wirken ingarjen kalwara enaman bendanyet jurwai lerabari ingarjen.
There's a story about some fish, lots of fish, and a turtle, a greedy turtle. This is a story told by my Dalby, Sissy Darwin, who can speak for Minyat. It's a dreaming story about that red sand dune you see here, and those rocks spread along the Cable Beach, a place known to the Yawuru turtle breeding.
From that time on, there was a big giant turtle living along the coast. He used to eat a lot of fish, Then he was getting big and getting lazy. It was getting so big, he didn't know how to swim around because he was too slow to catch fish. So he had an idea that maybe I should ask someone for help. So he got all the snakes from the land and the sea to help him to build this yap. It's a stone fish trap. So after that was done, all that hard work with all the snakes, they couldn't pick it up. They used to roll it to that shape of making a fish trap. So the trap was ready. And then he would get the birds to bring branches and put it in between the rocks to form a trap. So when this high tide would come, he would get the dolphins and the porpoise to bring fishes, to grab the fish right into the trap, and they would be caught and they wouldn't be able to get out, see? So it'd come up to the pool and just sit and eat and eat and eat, you know. That was everyday job for those dolphins and porpoise. So he ate so much that you notice on Cable Beach there, you see these rocks of different colors. Well, that's all his inside and everywhere. You know, he just burst with having so much to eat. When he was getting those dolphins and porpoise to do that fishing for him, he told them, there's a special place you have to go. It was like a big cave in the ocean there, to go in there and take out pearls from there, to pay this big snake what was at Mirror Point. So that was their daily routine, to go down to this hole and pick up all those, maybe one pearl to go and pay this snake for that. And the snake was letting out from Canadian Point there. That was the job of these dolphins and porpoise. So he was paying the snake for that, all the fish that was coming out from Canadian Point, Mirror Point. So in the end, he just got sick and big pain done, and that was it. And it's known to all the Aboriginal people, that story. It's not a make-up story.
We continue to follow the cycle of the seasons, fishing, hunting, visiting country, remembering our elders and teaching our children. Every year we eagerly await the coming of the Mangala, the wet. Speaking Yawuru language, teaching our children and revitalizing Nulu, our song and dance is our priority.
So that's all these lines and dots represent. It's a spirit. That's why they come in dream, and then you got other spirit, a different dream again, different design. And then that's something like it's sometimes secret, you know?
Many of our community are excelling in art, dance, music and cultural tourism. We believe that preserving our cultural heritage and traditional knowledge is vital to understanding our country in a holistic way that helps us to face the challenges of climate change and other threats.
This place here, it was a football oval, and the civic center was here. They call it World Board Hall. My dad used to work here, and every time I used to come to see my dad working, and every Sundays we'd have a football here, and my dad used to come and see his sons play football underneath the white gum tree. All the old people used to sit down there and see their families play football. Got lots of memory about this place. Also, they used this white gum tree for people like having tobacco. They call it mulligan. They cut the bark of the tree to make ashes for, they call it kajut, to make ashes for to use tobacco, to put the tobacco in the kajut to put them in their mouth. And it's very cheeky because it's so hot for them. They put them to chew it all the time. Also, they use it for a firewood to make lovely, beautiful coal fuel rib bone to cook. And some people use it for smoking, so to keep the bad spirit away from the people.
Paddy Darwin and other senior Yawuru men always spoke for the rights of their people. In 1973, Tommy Edgar was the first elected leader of the National Aboriginal Conference for the West Kimberley, travelling to Canberra to represent his people. The fight for our land rights, recognition and social justice has continued. After a 13-year struggle in the federal and high courts, Yawuru won their native title over most of their traditional lands in 2011. We thank our elders who gave evidence in court to prove their native title. Yambaburu Yawuru represents the native title interests of Yawuru and is rebuilding the Yawuru nation and culture.
So it's great that we have celebrations like this to appreciate what the agreement actually has done for us as a community, but to also acknowledge that Aboriginal people all around Australia, and more importantly Broome and surrounding areas around our area here, still hold our connections to the land and our law and customs.
It's a great day. You see, I grew up with corroborees and things like that, and that bring back memories when I was small like that. Yeah. It's a wonderful thing too that this all come back to us, and our great grandchildren.